Harvest season is coming to an end, and it's time to clean up in and around the small garden. Actually, this fits perfectly with my new project, Dead Hedges, inspired by Kari from the Norwegian Association for Mycology and Foraging. Thank you, Kari. These hedges will give a nice windbreak for my veggies. I have freezing winds coming down from the mountains in the north. They will also provide natural shelter and food for birds, insects and other wildlife around the cabin. It's a practical, eco-friendly and sustainable way to use waste. When the fences eventually breaks down, they will enrich the soil for my garden beds. And it's free, no cost. And there, I just found 5 good reasons for dead hedges. But personally, I love the look and feel of them. They are so natural and cozy. And making them is a great workout and fun too. Curly kale grows great in this cold climate, but I did have some challenges along the way. I started the curly kale inside in early April, and it seemed to be the right size to plant outside now in May. They grew very slowly. In June they had almost not grown at all and were still very small and tiny. In July they finally grew and got big and lush. But I got another challenge. They were all eaten by slugs and cabbage flies. Luckily, curly kale is extremely hardy, and now in September they are green, lush and big again, and I can do my harvest. And I can even continue to harvest from these plants in October, November and even December, depending on how much snow and cold weather we get. The beans and this little greenhouse is another story, but let's harvest a few beans for today's dinner. I have been weeding all summer. No matter how much I've been harvesting from nettles, fireweed and other wild plants around the garden, they grow so fast and invade all areas. It's time to clean up even more, and they do make great compost. If there is one thing I can never have too much of, it is good compost soil. I need to make room for one more compost bin. But first I need to remove this clay that I put there before I knew what I was going to do with it. But now I have the perfect place to use it. There, this pathway between the compost and the garden needed some leveling out. While I weed and clear out the land, I keep stumbling across bewildered redberry bushes. It used to be a redberry garden here on this land, but that is 60 years ago now. The garden is long gone, but wild seedlings from these plants keep popping up here and there. Since I broke my ankle, I have not been able to track deep into the woods to harvest berries this autumn, so I feel blessed with these red berries. It reminds me of the warm summer days that we just had a few weeks ago. The first red berries are getting ready to harvest. I've been looking at the trees now, and this tree doesn't have so many berries, but most of them are ripe. But I do have some other trees that have really big berries this year, but they're not quite ready yet. But we will get a taste of red berry jam today.